The sudden passing of actress Michelle Trachtenberg has left fans and colleagues in shock. Best known for her roles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Gossip Girl, Trachtenberg was just 39 years old at the time of her death. Her cause of death has now been officially ruled as undetermined by the Office of Chief Medical Examiner in New York City, adding a layer of mystery to an already heartbreaking loss. On Wednesday morning, Trachtenberg was found unconscious and unresponsive. Emergency medical services responded, but she was pronounced dead at the scene. The New York Police Department stated that no criminal activity was suspected, and the investigation remains ongoing. However, the medical examiner's office has not been able to confirm a specific cause or manner of death, leaving many questions unanswered. The term undetermined is used when there is either insufficient information to make a conclusive assessment, or when conflicting details prevent an official classification. In this case, the situation is further complicated by the fact that Trachtenberg's family declined an autopsy. While it is not uncommon for families to make such requests, it does mean that medical authorities have limited forensic evidence to establish the precise cause of death. Michelle Trachtenberg's death has sparked an outpouring of grief from those who knew her and fans who grew up watching her on screen. She first gained widespread recognition as a child star, playing the lead role in Harriet the Spy, 1996, a film that quickly became a cult favorite. Rosie O'Donnell, her co-star in the movie, expressed deep sorrow upon hearing of her passing. She struggled the last few years, O'Donnell told Us Weekly. "I wish I could have helped." Trachtenberg's career continued to rise in the early 2000s, cementing her status as a household name. She was best known for her role as Dawn Summers, the younger sister of Sarah Michelle Gellar's character in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This role introduced her to a loyal fan base and showcased her ability to handle emotionally complex storylines. Her success on Buffy led to another iconic role, Georgina Sparks on Gossip Girl. Playing the cunning and unpredictable Georgina, Trachtenberg became a fan favorite, holding her own against an ensemble cast that included Blake Lively, Leighton Meester, and Penn Badgley. In the wake of her passing, many of Trachtenberg's colleagues and friends have paid tribute to her. Blake Lively, who worked with her on Gossip Girl, described her as electric and a deeply sensitive and good person. In an Instagram story post, Lively wrote, "You knew when she entered a room because the vibration changed. Everything she did 200%. Kanan Thompson and other celebrities have also expressed their condolences, highlighting the impact she had in Hollywood. Despite facing struggles in recent years, as some close to her have mentioned, Trachtenberg remained a respected actress. With a memorable career, her breakout role in Ice Princess 2005, where she starred alongside Kim Cattrall, Hayden Panettiere, and Joan Cusack, further solidified her reputation in the industry. The film, a coming-of-age story about a young figure skater, resonated with audiences and remains one of her most recognized performances. While tributes continue to pour in, the circumstances surrounding Michelle Trachtenberg's passing remain shrouded in uncertainty. The absence of an autopsy significantly limits the ability of medical examiners to pinpoint a definitive cause of death. In cases like this, where the cause and manner of death are ruled undetermined, authorities must rely on a combination of medical history, toxicology reports, and statements from those closest to the deceased to piece together what may have happened. One of the key challenges in such investigations is the lack of physical evidence that an autopsy would have provided. Typically, an autopsy can reveal underlying medical conditions, accidental overdoses, or other factors that may not be immediately apparent. Since her family declined the procedure, the investigation will likely hinge on existing medical records, prescription history, and any potential signs of distress in the days leading up to her passing. Authorities may also consider whether Trachtenberg had any pre-existing health conditions or struggled with issues that could have contributed to her sudden death. Though there is no official confirmation of chronic illnesses or known medical complications, some of her colleagues, including Rosie O'Donnell, have alluded to personal struggles in recent years. However, without further details, speculation remains just that. One fact remains indisputable. Michelle Trachtenberg's contributions to film and television have left a lasting mark on the entertainment industry. Her journey from a child actor in Harriet the Spy to a standout performer in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Gossip Girl showcases a career built on talent, dedication, and versatility. As the investigation unfolds, fans and colleagues continue to celebrate her life and legacy. Social media platforms are flooded with messages of condolence, with many sharing their favorite performances, behind-the-scenes memories, and personal anecdotes about how her work impacted them. Whether through her portrayal of fierce, independent characters or her ability to bring depth to every role, Michelle Trachtenberg remains an unforgettable presence in Hollywood. Michelle Trachtenberg's journey in Hollywood was one of early success, resilience, and undeniable talent. Born on October 11, 1985 in New York City, she began acting at an incredibly young age. By the time she was just 3 years old, she was already appearing in television commercials. It didn't take long for her to transition to scripted television, with roles in shows like Clarissa Explains It All and The Adventures of Pete and Pete in the mid-1990s. However, it was her role in Harriet the Spy that truly introduced her to mainstream audiences. Starring as the fearless and inquisitive Harriet, Trachtenberg's performance earned praise for its maturity and emotional depth, despite her young age. The film became a childhood favorite for many, and it paved the way for her future successes. In Hollywood, her ability to navigate the challenging transition from child star to adult actress was evident in the early 2000s when she joined the cast of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. As Dawn Summers, she played a complex role that required her to balance innocence with emotional intensity. Her performance was well received, and she quickly became a significant part of the show's later seasons. Following Buffy, Trachtenberg continued to build a diverse career. She landed roles in major films such as Eurotrip, 2004, a teen comedy that gained a cult following, and Ice Princess 2005, where she played a gifted student who pursued a career in competitive figure skating. Her role in Gossip Girl from 2008 to 2012 further solidified her place in pop culture. Georgina Sparks, a character known for her manipulative and unpredictable nature, became one of the most talked about roles on the show. Fans love to hate Georgina, and Trachtenberg's performance made her one of the series' most memorable characters. Aside from acting, she explored other creative ventures, including voice work in animated series and occasional hosting gigs. She also made guest appearances in various popular TV shows, proving her versatility as an actress. Despite her success, those close to Trachtenberg have hinted at personal struggles in recent years. Rosie O'Donnell's comment about wishing she could have helped suggests that the actress may have faced difficulties that were not widely known to the public. However, out of respect for her privacy, her family and close friends have not shared further details. As news of her death spread, speculation arose about the potential causes. Given that the official ruling is undetermined and that no autopsy was performed, many questions remain unanswered. The absence of criminal involvement, as confirmed by the NYPD, suggests that no foul play was suspected. But beyond that, there is little clarity. Michelle Trachtenberg's passing is undoubtedly a great loss to the entertainment industry. She was a talented actress whose performances left a lasting impact on audiences worldwide. From her early days as Harriet the Spy to her unforgettable turn as Georgina Sparks, she brought energy and charisma to every role she played. Her legacy extends beyond the screen. For many who grew up watching her in the 1990s and 2000s, she was a familiar face, a talented performer who could make audiences laugh, cry, and feel deeply connected to her characters. As fans and colleagues continue to mourn her, it is clear that Michelle Trachtenberg will be remembered not just for the characters she portrayed, but for the person she was, passionate, determined, and full of life. Though her passing remains surrounded by unanswered questions, her work and impact will continue to be celebrated for years to come. If you found this coverage insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on trending, news, and entertainment stories. Michelle Trachtenberg's passing is a heartbreaking loss, but her legacy lives on through her unforgettable performances. What are your favorite memories of her work? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this story, and make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.